Welcome to the Coach Casey channel. This is my sober life journey. This is the spot where we all talk about sobriety and all things wellness and support ourselves and have a great community as I post lots and lots of videos that'll help us all be a better person. Today, we're going to just look at healthy eating habits, not stuff that's really hard to do, but practical advice from your coach and what he does, what I do, that maybe can inspire you. If you're waiting for me to tell you that I'm a vegan or that I'm gluten-free or that I eat perfect, it's the wrong video for you, because that's not what I do. But what I do is I do the following steps that you should stick around for, and tell me in the comments below what you do, or if you think that I'm off base with my approach to health. Good eating is about good choices. Good choices cannot be made all the time. For example, in my real world, I actually have a job besides being a YouTube guy. So in that real world, I have to travel a lot. I can make better choices about eating than when I'm in an airplane flying around with that fabulous airplane food, that fabulous crap they serve you at the airport gates. So it's hard to it's hard to slip up and recover if you feel like you have to eat perfect all the time. Take that burden off your back. It's not possible unless you live in the forest someplace and eat nuts and berries all day. Now, I'm kind of an analytical guy, so I like tools like, Fitbit and Chronometer that help me diary what I eat and take a look at how I'm doing in certain critical categories. For example, protein, fat, sugar, all right, salt, those types of things. And you want enough protein to keep you healthy. So ditto for your salt and your sugar and your carbs. But all of these levels are adjustable by your age. So you do want to do research into, and use ChatGPT or anything you want based upon your age and weight, what those levels should be. And I can tell you that if I exceed, let's say for example, a sodium level, okay? If I'm down that bag of chips, I feel like crap, all right? And then when I enter it in, I can see, Coach Casey, you really screwed up, all right? Now, just in case you're wondering, as I mentioned in other videos on this channel, I quit drinking some time ago and I quit smoking a long time ago. So those two things contribute. But even in alcohol recovery, they'll tell you that you're going to have a relapse. So I find myself like being victim of like a yo-yo diet, where I can like lose 25 pounds and then I start thinking like, ooh, I think I got it now. I got my 25 pounds off. That's cool. The old pants fit. I guess I can have that double frosted turtle pecan sundae today worth 1,800 calories. And the next day I'm all bloated and away we go. And 3 pounds are back. And you have to condition yourself to set a goal and forgive yourself if you go too high above it, and don't get congratulatory too much if you get too far below it. You're going to come back to what's called a set point. You're going to go up and down and up and down, and just be aware of that, okay? Forgive yourself for the bad days. Reward yourself for the good ones, and it'll all balance off, because that's what I do. This is one of my hardest habits to break as far as good eating habits go, okay? And that is nighttime eating. I find that for myself at my age, if I stop eating after 8 p.m., that I sleep better and I tend to not put on weight because I'm giving my body time to process the meals that I've had today. See, sometimes we're not really hungry. We're just kind of bored and we just want something to do with our hands and mouth, okay? So we'll sit and watch television and we'll slobber down some cookies or some ice cream, or my favorite is cereal. I'm sorry, but that's my temptation late at night, thinking that, oh, this cereal only has 75 calories, and I know I'm lying to myself. So the bottom line is that regulate yourself, okay? And watch those nighttime habits. They really can stack up the sleeping calories. The other thing nighttime eating does too, it messes up your sleep rhythm because your body still now has to work to digest and process everything. And that is going to give you a spike in insulin and other hormones in your body. And it's going to keep you awake. So I know sometimes it's a hard habit to break, but try to break that nighttime eating habit. I've got another video on this one, and we all have a different attitude about our enemy. And who's that enemy? The scale. That's what we think is the one that tells us if we're eating correctly or not. Now, the problem with obsessive weighing of myself is that I tend to, oh my God, I gained 5 ounces yesterday. Holy cow, I gotta work on that today. I'm not gonna walk 2 miles, I'm gonna walk 10 miles, get rid of those 2 ounces. But your body fluctuates, and it's best to take averages over time on your weight. So I tend to weigh myself and then think, okay, within those 7 days, I average this weight, and then I compare it to another time frame. And it's a more honest way of doing it, because if I step on the scale first thing in the morning and I got a gain, then I'm depressed all day. If I step on that first thing in the morning and I got a loss, then I feel great and I feel like I'm getting somewhere. So it's kind of like a false sense, all right? Weight is an average. Weight is not a 12-hour, 24-hour measurement. I don't mean to be politically correct, but I'm going to be, because I feel very strongly about this. Body shaming's got no place in my journey for health, and it shouldn't have any place in your journey as well. Number one, don't body shame yourself. Americans, people across the world are all built differently, okay? Different DNA, different things happen to our bodies. Some of us can grow up pencil thin, some of us can't, okay? So I have what I call the Polish body, all right? You start off thin when you're young, and then you thicken out as you get older. Well, I'm not body shaming myself, and I don't body shame other people either. If people want to project themselves in a positive fashion, regardless of what their body looks like, I'm fine with that, and I hope you are too. Let me know in the comments what you think about body shaming, because I personally don't support it. So healthy eating, the truth is whatever works for you. You can spend all the money you want on diet books. You can spend all the money you want on injections. But when all that goes away, it's going to be you who decides how much you weigh. It's going to be you who decides how comfortable you are in your own skin. It's going to be you who's going to make the moderations to your activities to support healthy eating. It's going to be you who's going to decide what's tasty for you, what's nutritional for you. So with that in mind, please accept yourself. Please forgive yourself if you should have a bad meal. Please get back on track watching your nutrition and live long and prosper like I am. So it's Coach Casey at My Sober Life Journey. Please like and subscribe and join the community.